Hey there guys, and welcome back to Satisfactory, and today we are looking at a few tips and tricks that as a Satisfactory player you should know. Let's begin. The first tip comes from Reddit user Stig of the Track, who explained that by changing the brightness of a colour palette you can get the correct colour showing on foundations. What he means by this is if you look at these two foundations, on the right we have white, which looks more of a light grey, and on the left we have black, which is more of a dark grey. Now if we go into our colour palette and we edit the brightness, which is down here, and let's just go ahead and put +8 and enter, and we'll do the same down here and select colour, and then we use that colour, you can now see that that actually looks white. Now if we come over here and do the same on the black one, but this time we want to go -8. And there you go. So we have light grey, dark grey, black, as well as white. Now you can do this on an array of colours. So let's go ahead and just pick, let's go for red. And over here it's a really dull red, but if we go ahead and change the brightness, you can see that it's more brighter. Now the same can be done with signs. So over here we just have a normal sign lit with blue. So if we set this to emission strength 3 and glossy, you can see that that is quite bright. So what we'll do is we'll copy this and place it on this sign. We're going to go into it and change the brightness. Now we can do +8 again. And already you can see that that is so much brighter. Now you can go crazy with this. And let's just do +1000. And this is when it gets ridiculous, because now I can't even look over in this direction without being blinded. Our next tip comes from YouTuber Fluxo, who showed by using symbols and other characters you can really make signs pop. Let me explain. So let's go into this sign here and we'll change the layout so that we can use the big writing. Let's just type something like MGS here, and yeah, that looks okay. But how about we use some symbols? So we open up coolsymbols.com, the link will be in the description. We can go ahead and maybe copy this, and then we can place it into this sign. Let's just go back to cool symbols and get the other side. And already that makes the sign look a little bit better. And you can do this with an array of symbols. Personal favourite is the words with circles around them. So let's go for and already that looks so much better. Our next tip comes from YouTuber Raylan Gaming, who found out a way to align foundations up that were just off center from one another. Let me explain. So if we take this foundation here and try to attach it over here, you'll notice that they're just off from each other. Bit of a pain, right? Well, now there's an easy way to fix this. Using a beam, put it into freeform mode, and then drag it over from the first corner to this corner, and then do the same from this corner to this corner. Now what we want to do again with the beams is put it back into default mode, and where it goes like one tick, as you can see here, you want to count 4 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to bring this out by 4. And then you want to go to this side and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you want to do is take your foundation and connect it to this anchor point here. And we're going to bring this all the way down. And then we're going to do the same with this side. Now there might be a bit of a gap here, but that's easy to fix. Just grab the foundations here and do the same with this side. And there you have it. The roads are now joined and they look clean. Using Raylan's technique, I figured out that you could create bigger circles and still keep with a nice clean edge. So here we have a quarter of a circle. It's 12 foundations long, because after 12 foundations you start to get a bigger gap. And this is a bit of a problem, but if you bring these out by 11, and then using the beam brick, so again put it in freeform and bring it across from corner to corner, and then put it back into default and count 4 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it down by 4. Now take your foundation and again clip it onto the beam and then bring it down. And there you have it. You have a bigger circle, but you still keep with a nice clean edge. But maybe you don't want it to be this big. Now you can do the same technique and then just delete the ends off until where you want your circle to be. You still keep with a nice clean edge. The last tip comes from YouTuber What Darren Plays, and this tip literally blew my mind because I did not know you could do this. So say you have a stack of tickets. You don't want to hold on to them. So what you can do is you go back to an awesome sink and print coupons. You can then take your coupons that you have in your inventory and put them back into the machine. And there we go. That tip literally blew my mind. Didn't know you could do that. And that's all there is for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I shall see you in the next one.